Someone who ate grapes under a table last year, let me know how that went for you. Today we are using the Kitty Meow Meow Tarot deck because, obviously, I call on my spirit guides and your spirit guides to aid us with clarity, insight, the truth, and nothing but the truth. Please and thank you. One of these days this won't happen. Oh, cute. This year went by super fast, and I have a feeling this next one is gonna go faster. And I don't know how to feel about that. Cute. I think that's 2, but it may be 3. Oh, it is in fact 3. Just need one more little guy. Perf. Now before we start here, I just have to let you know really quick that there was a card that fell into the butt crack of my bed and I had to dive to get it. And usually when one more card than what is needed for the spread falls out, I take that as the underlying card. It won't be a big reveal because I already see it. Oh, in your past, we have the 10 of Cups. Look how cute. Paired with the 8 of Swords. Now this 10 of Cups could be a project, but it would make more sense to me if it was a person or relationship of some sort. 10 of Cups is emotional satisfaction, joy, and 8 of Swords is over communication, either overthinking or talking too much. So again, take this as it resonates. It doesn't have to be another person, but something in your past gave you emotional satisfaction. Again, it makes more sense to me that with these cards paired together, it's like you had emotional satisfaction with someone, and being in whatever relationship with this person brought you emotional satisfaction. However, you either A, ruminated, overthinking on that, or you got clingy. Remember, over communication, maybe talking too much, too soon, too fast. All right, now this is a recent event or energy that has triggered your current energy, where it is right now, and we have the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords has great intellectual capacity and urges us to fly high, to view the situation from a broader perspective so you can find conducive solutions. He has just the right amount of detachment. And especially with those last 2 cards, you got attached, babe. You got attached. And that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Crazy work, because directly after, your current energy right now is Queen of Swords. Something I noticed about the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords is that their colors are matching. The castle behind her is gray, and the King of Swords is gray. King of Swords castle is black, and the Queen of Swords is a black cat. Now, Queen of Swords has a sense of humor to her. She can be very ironic, but she's also very direct, sincere, and she's the Queen of Transmutation, taking something bad and turning that into something good. So I do see this as you currently kind of trying to cope with your overthinking and mental unrest. Maybe someone who uses humor and comedy as a coping mechanism of some sort. And she is still sharp and direct, so I am getting that you're kind of coping internally by trying not to take things seriously or maybe making fun of yourself in a way. And externally, still very much being forward. Now your very next card here, representative of your direct future, your very near future, where your energy is directly heading. And we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. 2 of Wands is a choice of action and energy. Where are you going to act? How are you going to act? Where are you going to direct your energy? It is focused energy. It is effective action. The fact that it is in reverse says that either you do not choose action effectively, or you do not choose to spend your energy conducively, or you don't choose at all, which is a choice in itself and probably means within this situation that you're kind of just gonna keep letting your emotions control you and this situation just kind of happen. We don't want that, but I do get it is easier said than done when it comes to romance and attachment. It is something you really need to practice. Oh, baby. Pele's here for you. And a word of advice, if I may. If you find yourself trying to make something work out, then it usually isn't supposed to work out. If it feels like you're forcing something or you need to force something to happen, it's not meant to happen. And I especially say this with your general future outcome. We have Strength in reverse, and after that we have the Ace of Pentacles. Strength in reverse is a little bit self-explanatory because in the end, it does look like you will be feeling weak. You will be feeling powerless. And the truth is, you may be powerless within this situation or this relationship. Again, you can't control another person. You can't control a relationship. You can't control a situation. You can only control yourself. Part of the Strength card is also expressing your more aggressive instincts and traits in a more gentle manner. And I also see that as, well, not happening. It seems like your passion and your emotions are kind of driving you here, and it's not abnormal for this to happen, but that doesn't mean it's right. You know whether something is right or not by how you feel. So if you feel really fucking anxious and stressed and like shit, then maybe something's amiss. But there is hope yet. Don't spaz on me, because paired with the Ace of Pentacles, especially the Ace coming after that reversed card, there is hope yet. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning, is a new opportunity being presented to you, and this is all about seizing said opportunity. Maintain hope, twin, because this card literally urges you to be open to new possibilities. Not for no goddamn reason, but because the universe will provide you with them. This is also a card of personal boundaries and self-care. After all of that nonsense, I see this as Spirit putting you in a place where you have to develop proper, full, and thorough, genuine self-love. So crash out, feel your feelings, do what you need to do to express them healthily, and then move on, because there is more for you. The only reason you may struggle with attachment is because there are certain parts of yourself that aren't developed yet. And so you feel like you need to cling to someone for those undeveloped qualities. Spirit is going to prove you wrong. You are going to develop those qualities and be stronger than ever. Now, your underlying card here is Temperance. Especially if you feel like this whole situation has been kind of like a repeating cycle in your life, or at very least a familiar one. Spirit is here to remind you that you are not supposed to go through the same thing over and over and over again. You're not learning, you're not growing, you're not changing that way, and stagnancy is not healthy for you. Temperance is about mixing different ingredients to create a result more than just the sum of its parts. And it comes with that quirky little saying, it's about the journey, not the destination. You don't know what you don't know, but Spirit does. Spirit sees everything. You can't see everything. Everything happens for a reason. So if this doesn't work out, that's for a reason. No matter what you think, there are things you do not know. Your job is not to know here. Your job is to trust. Spirit wants to bless you with so many different types of experiences and opportunities. So then you will actually feel fulfilled because you are living a fulfilled life. And I think we can both agree that feeling the way you feel right now isn't very fulfilling. So again, trust Spirit and just go with it. Find enjoyment in the process where you can, because it's going to be real hard for Spirit to bless you if you're so focused on attaching to another person that you don't know. Better is coming, but only if you allow it. Now, this actually wasn't a regular collective reading. This was one of my specific individual Cardettes readings. Thank you so much. You know who you are. If you'd like your own reading, shoot me a DM. And if you did resonate with this message at all, then we all just may be a little bit more connected than you may think. Love you guys. Bye.